What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Triple Cover Sports Podcast. Sports Podcast, my bad about that, y'all. I'm one of co-hosts for the Evening Daily, Dale Fowler, and I got my boys with me tonight. I got Dre and I got Lonnie. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Good, man. I'm good.
Feeling good, excited, ready to talk some sports.
Yes, we definitely got a lot to talk about, and I mixed it up for us. So we're gonna be talking about some football, some NFL. No, we gotta dive into our Chiefs talk about the Final Four as well too. That's coming up, and also talk about Jason Tatum, how they were able to clinch a playoff berth with the Celtics after their latest win. So let's go ahead and jump into the first topic. So we got new refs, new chaos. It's not confirmed yet. Not confirmed yet. I think they're going through it right now. But the NFL has not yet reached an agreement with the NFLRA, which is the referee association, and are set to hire temporary refs and onboard them before the start of the NFL season. So if this happens, what could this season look like with new faces officiating the game?
I mean, knowing the NFL and the professional product that they have to put on the field, you would think that it wouldn't be any that of a significant drop off. I seen something earlier today where they voted on a rule to where they will be able to reverse any calls that they made if they were to move forward with the replacement refs. I think that was a rule that they were voting on today at the owners' meetings down in Phoenix. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have some give and take with if they do hire new refs, especially with how pertinent the calls are in games now. You know that legacy really sometimes hinges on calls, and you can really end and start some dynasties and end some legacies with some real bad calls and good calls. So I like that they gave the ability to be able to appeal and overturn those calls. I think that's something that they should move forward though with, even if they are able to reach an agreement with the current NFL refs. I think that's something that we should just have moving forward. Period. If we can have the ability to change a call and get an egregious call correct, I think we should just be able to do that in the moment. I think that's where we are with technology. It's time to get ahead of things like this. You can kind of see it with the MLB today, right? They have the ABS where you have an automatic chance to kind of correct the umpire in the moment, and it's not a 10-minute situation. This is more like a 3-second situation. We testing, we looking, we seeing, and you get your result in front of everybody. It's not one of those things where you go under a hood and it's something that's sheltered. So I think the NFL just kind of has to get with modern times and kind of start to be forward thinking because in this 21st century that we're in, you see a lot of different leagues kind of getting ahead of that curve when it comes to reviewing calls and trying to get things right. So if that's a measure of if they need to get replacement refs, I like that they have the rule in place where they can have New York overturn calls, but I think that's something they should also have for the current NFL refs if they were able to reach an agreement. But I don't think it'll be any significant drop off. I think it'll just, if anything, it'll be kind of the same product that we've seen, and maybe a little bit better with them able to get the egregious calls correct.
Yeah. I don't remember when it was when we did go with I think it was a point in time they did go with some like a replacement refs at one point. I forgot what season that was.
It was the
And it was
Fail Mary season. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's why
yeah.
they put that rule in place though today. That's what they were just saying on the on Twitter. I'm gonna go to the exact report, but that's why they put that rule in place today, due to the Phil Mary situation, so they won't have any more situations like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's just me personally. I don't care who they use replacement refs. They can use the regular refs. As long as these refs start being held accountable for their mistakes when it comes to these big games. That's I get it. New York. I mean, New York will agree with something. New York will disagree with something that should have been called and should have not been called. So it's like New York be messing up too. So um, I don't know, man. I just want them to start being held accountable at the end of these games. Like if you call an egregious pass interference, or you call a holding on, or you call a roughing the passer on, say like a Chris Jones or something like that, or whatever. I want the referees to be able to explain that after the game. I want them to be able to stand in front of the media and be like, "Hey, this is why we called this." Because I feel like if you start doing that, you start holding them accountable like that. I think they'll probably be more receptive to actually take these calls more serious and stuff like that. So I don't think it's gonna really be a big dip off or drop off when it comes to this. I feel like it shouldn't just be the replacement refs that New York is coming in and correcting. Um, like Lonnie said. So I mean, the everyday refs they mess up. They the reason why we consider they're the reason why we consider replacement refs in the first place. So they need to be on them. So what is it? What is the guy's name? Cleek Blakeman or whatever the name is. It's a few of them that be messing up. So
Bro, that
I
Cleveland
don't.
can't see every year. Carl Sheffers.
Carl Schefters, yeah, he be fucking up. We had him scared that one year, boy. That boy, his voice was cracking, boy. He was so yeah. I mean, I also when it comes to this, I don't want refs, and this goes for like NBA and the same MLB. Like you don't need to, you don't need to uh be the center of the damn game. Like I just call it a game. Like I get it. Like sometimes it gets a little chippy and stuff like that. You want to like, hey, draw the line and stuff like that. But then after a while, you start to get flag after flag after flag. You don't need to control the game the entire time, man. So I don't know. I just hope that they clean that this cleans up a lot moving forward with the replacement refs or whoever. Just fix it and be held accountable and start deducting pay when you start doing dumb stuff. So yeah, that's all I got to say about it. Honestly,
I just wanted to clear it up. It was Ari Miro that posted it. He said the NFL owners approved a new rule that if replacement refs are used this season, it will allow NFL officiating department in New York to correct and clear and obvious misses that impact the game. So, for example, the Fair Mary were to happen again, the replacement refs they'll be able to correct the Fair Mary. Like basically, they'll correct it. I don't know what that means, but I just want to make sure.
So what happens if a Fair Mary happens with the regular refs?
That's what I'm saying.
So this is a rule that's just in place for this year if the replacement refs are hired. Yeah, they should have just did this overall. But going to because I think y'all really unpacked a lot there. Unpacked a lot there when we was talking about it, but overall I mean y'all hit it to where it needs to be hit. We need to hold them accountable regardless of if it's temporary refs or if it's the actual refs that comes back as well too. And correct me if I'm wrong as well too, but do they make a decent enough salary to where this is like the only job they work for the year? Because if not, maybe this could be something where it's consideration to where since we got these officials that's going to be, of course, officiating these games where these particular players who are paid a lot of money to be able to do a skill and be able to go out there and make money for these owners and win a championship, I think it's only fair to make sure that they take care of compensated well as well too. Because guess what? When you had, of course, they're going to be out there doing the training camps when they do those practices when they're refereeing and stuff like that as well too. But just like how we had out here when we just saw the flag football fanatics game as well too, have those certain moments. They could be polishing their skills, touching up on some things, paying attention, being a part of some meetings as well too to make sure that, hey, this next year that comes up, we're going to make sure that we provide the best officiating that's possible. So I think when it comes to it, I know that we want them to have a lot of fairness with it. But also, when it comes to it, what time we in as well, too. You got to make money. And you got to make more money. You want me to do some more? You want me to do more on that? We're going to go back and renege on some of the things that we done or what we saw with our eyes. Hey, I need to be compensated more. Because at the end of the day, you want me to go out. Dre, you want me, because I was going to bring this up. You want me to go out there and do media, right? Do you got any news about that before I even go further? Because I feel like you want to get it off.
I mean, no. I'm looking at it. They get paid $200K a year, $200K a season.
They straight for sure.
Right. You're good.
So like,
all right.
So basically, 11K.
You can live off that. You can live off that. Like, yeah. I mean, I know you see the millions with the NFL players, what they do coming up in the cars, but I ain't gonna lie. 200,000 just to rest some games. Boy, you can sign us up. We doing that and saying, forget whatever job we doing. We can do the podcast. Look. We hire us and we do a podcast every week where y'all can come on here and scold us and tell us what we need to do better, what we didn't even see. But we can have the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? But overall, well, with knowing what they getting paid as well too, yeah, they should go up there. I did like what you said about them going in front of the media as well too, because that could, negate a lot of things that's coming up and tell them what you saw in the moment. Now, should these NFL reporters come out there and scold y'all and do these slick remarks like everyone else, just like they're protected, we can make sure you're protected on that end as well too. But it would be good if y'all were to go out there and be like, hey, this is what we saw when we was out there. I understand y'all seen it when it slowed down and what's happening, but in real time, this what it looked like. And when you're having a player and you go connected to the rule book because they're gonna know the rule book verbatim as well too, they'll be able to explain it thoroughly to you, and then maybe the conversations that we had on social media, it might be somewhat limited. It's not. They're going to get on there and talk about how they feel anyway. So it's not going to stop anything from it. But at least you will get a better sense of it instead of y'all hiding behind the NFL officiating Twitter account and just posting why the rule was valid. I think that's what a lot of people irritated with as well too. So overall, like when I go into this and I look at it like that, hiring temporary refs, will it affect the season? Of course it will, because you're going to have guys who's going to come out here, and I'm not going to lie, they're going to try to make a name for themselves too and try to, be considered to come back next season and be a part of the actual officiating crew that is being hired and getting paid.
We know who that's going to be. You know who that's going to be.
Yeah.
We already know. We already know what gender role that is that's going to try to do too much in the games.
Hold on.
Dre, don't get us canceled.
Hold on. One of them already suing too.
Don't get us canceled. Get us canceled.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that news? One of them already trying to sue. I don't know what happened. I got to read about one of the female officiators, referees are trying to sue. I don't know. I got to read that. We'll call back and talk about that later. But I gotta read that. It's out there. I promise. Somebody sued already. It was on ESPN.
It's a lot going on down there on the sideline. I think we should just think about
probably a lot. And hey, they could be saying a lot of wild stuff that, of course, it's like
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
This is a contact sport, a high contact sport. So
don't get me wrong. It's the equality. We do all. We all for that. But at the same time, that's a gladiator sport, so
it is.
And you got women who are gladiators who love to see it, who want to be a part of it.
I just feel like
can handle the male atmosphere.
I feel like in that setting.
Let me not get on my Cam Newton. Let me chill out.
I just feel like I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I feel like in that setting you need to have like somebody alpha, like not even an alpha, like a man needs to, because we know, and that's the closest you're gonna get to a fist fight, bro. Other than UFC and boxing,
I feel like y'all were trying to say y'all wanted to. I'm about to say, what y'all trying to say? They need to have a stud out there instead of an actual feminine woman.
No, I'm just saying, like we just got.
No, let's just have a conversation. We now. We just we already.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we probably just need to have some. It needs to be like some. It's like, and then especially with emotions, like. It's extra words you could say that we know, like we know what we can't go, or she going for sure. Now, I might be able to get it off. I ain't even really gonna get it off with none of the other ones because they probably gonna do it too. But it's like, he ain't, so it's like
it's a lot of things, especially with the younger generation. They say a lot of out of pocket stuff as well too, and combine. We're in that era where like we can say a lot of. Cancel culture is there, but it's slowly going away too. We're back to kind of saying whatever we want, and it'll get brushed over.
I just don't.
Drewski is an example.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I just wouldn't want her to be on like if I'm on defense or something like that, and she's like the umpire where she close or whatever to the line of scrimmage, and I'm talking to the quarterback. I'm gonna make you my today. And she throw the flag. It is just like. Come on now, that's how we talk though on the football field. Like I'm just saying, I want you to throw the flag. Come on, we can't do that. So,
man, we haven't seen that yet. Respectfully, we haven't seen it yet. So hopefully,
we'll see.
I think it's fine right now. It's crazy because you brought it up when exactly when like the lawsuit came out that we was aware about
I
it
didn't
today.
even know it was a lawsuit. That's
Exactly.
crazy.
That's why I think it's hilarious. It's like, man, when you first now make mention of it, it's evidence of a lawsuit going out or what's going on. Now I don't know if it's behind the scenes or whatever. We'll probably know more
We
about
know
that once it
we
get
know how
pumped out.
that's gonna
I'm gonna read it.
we know how that's gonna go with the lawsuit. We're gonna start seeing more of them on the football field for equality, just to balance out the
Well,
lawsuit,
I'm gonna be honest.
or as a settlement. We know
Then
how
we
that's
have to
about
start
to
having
go.
that conversation for real. We ain't gonna do this. You can just go ahead, go back to join the Super Bowl parties and
They already making
Sundays.
it soft anyway. Flag football at this point, so I mean, whatever.
That's the thing, because
So they
even
get
though
blasted
I'm
coming
not,
over the middle. So
I'm
somebody come
not
over the
fond of
middle.
everything,
Somebody
but
come
maybe
over the
this
middle, and
presidency
somebody
may
get
just go
DeMar
back to normal.
Hamlin. One of them refs gonna get DeMar Hamlin so quick.
Wow, we
Dismantle.
can't. Y'all talking crazy.
I'm just saying, a
I
woman
didn't say
cannot.
that. I
If
didn't say that.
if somebody
You
is
started
coming,
it, Dre. We talking about the women being officials, and then I just took it further with stud officials, and now he on the more Hamlin talk about referees passing out and dying. Like, this is kind of crazy.
I'm just saying, like y'all know how bullets be flying hard. Like,
They do. They do.
bro, you gonna have to have. She gonna have to have world class to
Speed.
even try and keep up with people like Xavier. Like, bro, you gonna get.
Before we go, we are not misogynistic. We're
Not
We're
at
not.
all.
not, but I'm
Not
just
at all.
saying, I'm not. But that's y'all started it. I said I don't want to talk about it.
Really? Hold on.
I
Drake
started
started.
it. I
Drake
started
started. We ain't just saying fuck. We just gonna go far.
it. I started it. I'll take the
Nah,
heat for
but
that.
hopefully they figure something out. Hopefully they get a deal done as soon as possible. But rules wise, hopefully they get something figured out to where it's not only for temporary, but it's for those who are, of course, assigned this on a regular basis, and we can get, of course, people out of their feelings with certain causes happening as well too, because the casual fans, they think everything just needs to be brought out and need to be talked about. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We Chiefs fans, we've been getting fucked over for a long time, and we just got, kind of brush it over and shut up. So really, when y'all talk about us being cheated for, we really don't care. Like, I'm gonna be honest, we don't care. Like, every team has got the short end of the stick, and it's just finally our time. So hopefully those fan bases that are angry, y'all get that same pleasure as well too at some point. I'm just being real. But overall, that's a part of the game. I think that's what makes the game fun as well too, because it's like, really, bro? And then we can come back and debate about it like this on the show. So anything I want to add to this before we go ahead and move to the next topic?
No, sir.
Right. Let's go ahead and jump into our next one. Talk about some Final Four. I can talk a little bit about it. So, I got prepared. It's closed in now. It's limited teams I can pay attention to coming up. So it's the Final Four frenzy. So after a game-winning three-pointer from Braylon Mullins, UConn beat Duke to reach the Final Four. Illinois is back in the Final Four for the first time in 21 years, set to face UConn, while number one seeds Arizona and Michigan will battle for a spot in the national championship game. So, who do you think will win it all?
Yeah, I mean, I like Michigan, because they just the size, the way they play, they got a lot of moxie. But it's something about Dan Hurley and UConn, and just the moxie that he has. You see him headbutting the coach on the sideline. You see how he kind of got his team rolling. He's one of those coaches that like to break off in his players. They say his father was one of the same type of coaches. He's definitely very system oriented. He kind of gets his guys in there, hunkers down, and builds his system. And he's had a system there at UConn for a couple years now. I think they went back-to-back titles, if I'm not mistaken, just recently. Until I think just recently getting dethroned. Right? Who won the national title? I think Florida last year. So
Yep.
UConn was they always been there, even with the black coach, man. I forgot his name.
Kevin Ollie.
Yep, Ollie. Even Ollie, when Ollie was there, and they had Shabazz Napier, had a whole bunch of different guys come through. They always just been a force to be reckoned with on that in the basketball world. So I really like UConn to win it all. They showed a lot of guts. Like you said, some big onions from the kid pulling up from over 40 feet from the basket. He really letting it fly. And put his team back in it. You feel bad for the Boozer boys, but you know at the end of the day, a lot of the NBA is predicated on legacy, and they're gonna make it regardless, right? So they got a chance. They got a one-way ticket to the NBA. You're gonna get on a roster. You're gonna make a spot. Um, it's really about these other kids, right? The kid, the Mr. Indiana, the guy that's playing at UConn. They really probably never has a chance to really get his number called until next year. Kind of makes a shot and gets his name out there, gets in front of the world. So it's more. I think that's one of the biggest stories in March, and that's what March is really about. So I hate that for the Boozer boys, but we know they have the future is bright for them. And then I just wanted to talk to Illinois. They got Stojakovic's kid. I heard Melo and them talking about it on CBS. Anybody with that last name is a problem. So
he got a clip.
anybody that played 2K, you know about
Yeah.
Stojakovic for every team.
Don't this Page or
I,
something?
I hated
Yes.
Page. I
This
hate.
Page or something?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
hated
he's
Page
already, he's the truth already.
Yeah.
And look, this is when I knew about him is when he played for Cal before he went to Illinois and came off the bench. He was playing at Cal. He played Mizzou and damn near single-handedly brung Cal back against a Mizzou in Columbia. So he been a dude for sure. He went to Illinois and he's coming off the bench. So that just lets you know how good they are and how deep they are. So I like a lot of those teams, but I think UConn is probably the team with the best shot.
Yeah. My bracket. I got three of the four Final Fours right, which is Illinois, UConn, and Michigan. I got Michigan winning it all. This is the first time Arizona has been in the Final Four since 2001. Um, that's why I didn't really have any faith in Arizona. Uh, but Arizona, they look pretty. They look pretty damn good. But I'm still rocking with Michigan to get it done. That's gonna be a tough game for them though. But I think Michigan's size is gonna be a problem. That could get them the dub against Arizona. Um, Illinois. Illinois has got one of the best offenses in college basketball. That's one of the reasons why I had them going to the Final Four. But I got UConn beating them. It's just something about that UConn. It's just I don't know. It's just something about them. I was a fan of them. Even with Kevin Ollie, I forgot the coach's name before him. The legendary coach that retired. He was winning championships. You got Gene. I forgot his Gene something last name. The female head coach that's winning championships at UConn. He's gonna arguably one of the greatest women's basketball coaches of all time. Um,
Gene
uh,
Auriemma.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, so, but I just like Dan Early. Me personally, that's like if Bill Self was to retire, I don't give a damn. Send that man a blank check. He's not gonna leave UConn. We know because he's built that championship pedigree and that championship DNA and that environment at UConn with his type of style. But I just like the way he coaches. I mean, my boy was headbutting the referee, dog. Like he should have got a tech. If that was any other ref, that would have been a tech. And then Duke would have been hitting free throws. So and Duke would have been in the Final Four. But dude, he's my favorite basketball coach in college basketball. So
Bill Self ain't retiring. You said he wasn't retiring, bro.
he's
So
not retiring.
don't
We know
campaign
it.
for Dan
We
Hurley.
know.
You're not getting
Yeah,
Dan Hurley. No.
I'm just saying, man. If he wants to come, he come. We national champions too, man. So I mean, So I mean, it is what it is. Hey, can Mizzou show one of these national champs? Can y'all might need to call Bill Self at this point. Shit, I'm just saying. But it is what it is.
Don't act like we won't. Don't act like we won't. We have before. Don't act like we won't. Don't act
Bill
like we
Self,
won't.
Bill
All right.
Self ain't going there. He ain't going there. It's too much to build. That's too much on. That's too much stress. So, but no, like I said, I got UConn and Michigan in the national championship. I got Michigan winning it all. I just like Michigan. Them boys is hoopers. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if any of these guys, any of these teams win because I think these are going to be some close games. These are going to be some nail biters, kind of like that UConn versus. I'm surprised Duke really gave up that lead like that because I was watching it and Duke was up 19. I'm like, well, damn, man, come on, man. I was hoping you kind of pull it off, but Duke fumbled the bag, man. And the Boozer boys, they definitely, the Boozer boy, the other one, the not so one. I think he's the one that's not going to be in the first round.
Say it, the not so good one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he gonna be he the one that threw the pass. So they didn't have to do none of that. All they had to do was just hold the ball because it wasn't gonna be no backcourt violation or none of that. So I don't know what they was doing, but they panicked and my boy Mullins, Mr. Indiana himself, he put UConn into Indiana for the Final Four. So yeah, UConn is UConn, man. So UConn, Michigan in the national championship. I got Michigan winning it. So.
Yep. And I was observing, I was watching over the weekend as well too. Had it on my TV, was seeing a lot of it going on. It was pretty interesting. But when I saw that UConn one happen, I was like, having feeling because when the UConn girls are playing well too, they made it to the Final Four as well. These are both teams where they one of them getting there, one of them taking it. So I'm kind of scared for Don Staley over there in South Carolina because
we coach Don all the way, baby. Come on now.
Hey, get through because you can
I love Don's swag, bro.
Coach Don, yeah.
I love her swag, bro. I just love her swag. Just as an overall, just a black woman coach. I feel like as I've gotten older, I started to appreciate that more. And I know this is not about Don Staley, but I just love her swag.
Right.
I just wanted to say that
for sure.
Like,
I put it out there for it to happen. Like for it to talk. I knew it was gonna go to that. We gotta talk about our sister. All right, her fine ass. All right, let me be quiet. She that professional fine though. You know what I'm saying? She that grown woman. Like,
yeah, but she like what we like though. So
you right.
So
I don't care. Let me.
She's still fine though.
She's definitely a pretty one. Like
Don
still
fine though.
Like,
Don has always been fine. I used to watch her in the early 2000s.
You hurt my feelings with that. For the Cougar thing, you're going crazy.
Nah, she can't be like that. Nah, she them old schools because I really take you through that. All right, nah.
That's out of hand.
Nah, man, but shout out to Don Staley, man. Hope y'all can pull it off for real, get it done. But UConn, I feel like this is a game they can get by. They can get by Illinois and get that and get to the national championship game and then end up facing off against Michigan. Like I said, I like the Styles, but Arizona been playing hard all year. I think they was giving your boys runs, right? Like a couple games. So like overall, we know what they can bring, what they're gonna bring to the table. But it does start with that coaching, and I think that's where who y'all talking about, Dan Hurley, because I know about him as well too from all the time, like legendary UConn coach. When it comes to these type of games, and it comes into these moments as well too, it's not really all about the players all the time. Like a coaching in college basketball is very important. Like I said before, you don't have guys who just naturally going out there and score 30 or 40. They're playing team basketball. So how it's set up, how they're going about it. Like I think he's gonna be able to will his team to you in the last two games now. We saw him wheel past Duke. I feel like he can work to wheel them in this one by Illinois and get to that national championship game. Because again, that national championship game, I'm kind of worried for any team that's going to be playing in it because now we in the last one. I'm talking about forget talent, hearts.
That
Here's where
sure.
Heart. I'm not gonna lie. Even when you go back to our fucking Super Bowls and Chiefs, bro, y'all know I talk about football. Shit, it's not like we were just on paper. They really hype us. But it's really Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek and them during that time, Crab, and then Chris Jones on the other side. Hope we get a pick, do something like that. We was really fighting to the end.
Playing against some good teams for sure.
Really. So it's all about heart. Who gonna have a heart of the line in this Final Four that's coming up this weekend? Who gonna have it when it's a national championship game next Monday? It's gonna be a lot to it. But I feel like UConn, they can do it. feel like they got
See, and that was just a good ass point though. Like for real, when you start to think about it at its core, when you think about the biggest games, it's like, all right, fuck all the X's and the O's, even the Jimmys in it. It don't matter. We all know what each other gonna do. It's good on good out here. Who gonna last the longest for real? Like we done watched so many Super Bowls, and it was just like, damn, Mahomes just kind of outlasted the rest of their defense. Like they played good the whole game and
it.
fucked up one time and didn't contain.
You
And next
made
thing you
one
know,
mistake.
he like running down the sideline. So it's like it's like it is. That's really what it is as its core. Like kids got to listen to that. Like, hey, it's really when you get to that highest level and get to that championship game, it's gonna be best on best. It's gonna be the war of attrition. So that's when
Yep.
your team's the team that's in the best shape, the person that is thinking when they tired the best, like that's usually who gonna come out on top.
They got an
So,
extra
like,
50% in them.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so like when you just start thinking about sport, like damn, that's really what it is. And like that's why you be like, damn, Heart of a Lion for real. Like Mahomes is really like, damn, you different, dog. Like to get that far and then to even like to watch that one, to think about that one in San Francisco, like we had to go on a game-winning drive. That game was
Which
back
one?
and forth.
Which one?
The one in
Which one?
Vegas.
Which one?
Vegas.
Oh, okay,
Vegas.
yeah, there's two of them.
The one, the one that was back and forth. It was the Eagles one was good, but I think that was like the Michael Jordan one for us, right? Like we knew we were gonna get championships, but we never knew one was gonna end on a game-winning touchdown. Like that was like a storybook ending. Like nobody thought we was gonna win all year.
To
Like
McCole.
the back and forth the
Not
whole
talking stuff.
time. And
Shout
then
out to my
McCole
boy.
Hardman to open up the game. It's like we
Shout
don't
out to
never
my
see that
boy.
hit. Like it was just like that was a storybook ending, bro. You couldn't have wrote that no better. Usher performing at halftime. It was just like when you start just thinking about it, it's like that's legacy defining like type stuff, bro. You gotta really just have heart. You gotta be willing to leave it all out there on the field. So like that's why I said like, UConn, I think got the best shot. They got a coach that know. Like
Yep.
they
Yeah,
prepared.
I mean, they pretty much. The last three championships. The last four championships. They won two of them. So, and then they got bounced last year, and Florida won. So, and then they right back. They 2 games away from winning the championship. So another one. 3 out of the last 4. 3 out of the last 5. So.
Yep. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be a fun one. Have those TVs on because it's gonna be some great basketball play that's going on this weekend. We got 4 days until that actually happens. I think the game's gonna be on Saturday. So
Yeah.
So we'll see what's going on. It's gonna be a good time. Ain't it 3 number ones?
Yep.
I believe. And then
No.
Two number
Two number
ones.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 number ones, and then UConn and Illinois. I think it was.
Yeah. They were 2 and 3 seeds.
2, 3. Yep. So it's gonna be fun. We'll see how it goes. Seeding don't matter right now. We made it to the final dance, the final portion of this. So it's gonna be a strong end. I think it's gonna be something to be that's gonna be enjoyable. But anything I want to add on to this before we move on to some NBA basketball talk?
I just need Michigan to get it done so I can win this money in this bracket challenge that I'm in. That's all I need.
Well, get it done, Michigan. He got some money on the line.
Michigan has got me money, and UConn has won me money. So I one of them win me some money, both of y'all.
Do it.
So.
Get them. Hopefully you can see them both in there. Then it's like a for sure. Some hitting.
Fact.
Right. Like anything you want to add before we move to the next topic? All right, bet. But before we go on, please make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on subscribe to our YouTube channel at Triple Cov TV. We're also on TikTok at Triple Coverage 25. We're on Facebook as Triple Coverage 2025, and then also Instagram the same way as well too. So make sure to go ahead and tap in with us and show us some love. Be able to like us on all our pages, follow us as well too, so we get more subscribers, and also followers as well too. We're dropping content on a daily basis. Dre be on the social media having fun, talking stuff. So if y'all want to go on there, argue about something, get on there, argue about something. And then go to our personal pages too. And you see our tags right here. We argue too. Now, you tag me.
Yep, do it up.
I'm not going to lie. This is not professional. This is Dale. I got a YouTube channel. So I will talk bad to you. In a good way, though. And have fun.
All the smoke, for sure.
We want all the smoke.
Ain't ducking no red.
Not ducking it at all. So have fun. You on Facebook? Go join our groups. Go join our groups. The The sports kickback, tap in with that. And if you like Chiefs, tap in with Arrowhead Rejects as well too. Show us some love. But moving on to our next topic, we got the Tatum Takeover. So Jason Tatum dropped 32 points in the win and clinched the playoffs for the Celtics, helped clinch the playoffs for the Celtics. With his return to the team and looking like he is back acclimated to the game, is the Celtics a potential lock to make it to the NBA Finals?
I'm not gonna say they're a potential lock to make it to the NBA Finals. He just came back midway through the season. Jaylen Brown is playing out of his mind. Jason Tatum had a good game, but as we get deeper into the season and towards the playoffs, we know that the game is going to get faster, which means that you're gonna have to have legs. And with Jason Tatum's coming back in the middle of the season, I don't know if he is going to have the same legs as a person that's been playing the entire season would.
They have fresher.
I mean, he could be fresher, but I'm just saying as far as like being, so they get themselves in shape. They get themselves prepared to play deeper into the season. So I just don't know how good or how far along he'll be as far as like them helping him to go win a championship. I don't know if he's dropping 30 in the playoffs. Let me put it like that. I think he's more probably 20, 25 type player in the playoffs.
You a superstar if you don't drop 30 in the playoffs.
He's not, bro. He wasn't doing it he hasn't been doing it since he came back from the injury. He's been getting close. This is the first game he went crazy, like and went for 30. I've been about to bet on him. I know. I've been looking at it.
Yeah. I've been watching too. Go ahead. Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't think that hopefully I think that he'll definitely help them be competitive in the East. But I don't know if this guarantees him an NBA Finals championship for sure.
Man, look, them boys are getting back to the NBA Finals. Say, I don't know. I can't stand the Celtics. I cannot stand the Boston Celtics because I'm a Miami Heat fan. So, but real is real. At the end of the day, a spade is a spade. So, they was hooping without Jason Tatum, and then you pretty much get your Finals MVP back mid-season, and he playing almost 40 minutes a game at this point. And he running in the form. He knocking that rust off. I'm watching him hoop, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how y'all saw who in the East is stopping. I don't trust Cleveland to stop them. I don't trust the Knicks to stop them. I don't trust the Detroit Pistons to stop them.
The Pistons kind of been like that. The Pistons
are like that.
Who playing big man for them?
We gotta figure out Cade. Is Cade gonna be all right?
And who playing big man for them? Because Lil Duran, he been kind of.
It don't matter. Isaiah Stewart knocking whoever out.
Yeah, he could. Yeah. At the end of the day, when it comes down to it, when you got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum on the same court at the same time, and they both are capable of going for 40 or 50 on their own. Who's stopping that in the East? I just don't see it. I'm not saying that they could go to the finals and win it all, but at the same time, I mean, they've proven they won a championship 2 years ago. So
yep.
So I mean, and Jason Tatum, he tore his Achilles, and yeah, I like I said, I can't stand the Boston Celtics, but the way their team is set up, I think we're on pace to looking at a Boston Celtic, Oklahoma City Thunder, or Boston Celtic, San Antonio Spurs NBA Finals. And honestly, the way Wemby and them looking,
worry about SGA and them, huh?
SGA and them, if you put the Spurs versus the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA in the Western Conference Finals, the Spurs might gentlemen sweep them 4-1.
You said who?
The Spurs might sweep the Thunder 4-1. Gentlemen sweep. Gentlemen sweep.
I think on a good day, the Nuggets might be able to beat Spurs. The right Jokic show up and the Dante Murray.
Yeah, but outside of
But I'm
Murray and
just saying, I
Jokic,
think they might give him a run for his motherfucking money
he
because
might put he might he'll put
he don't won a championship before, so he know.
yeah.
And if he good and he own and Wemby coming in with that timid,
Don't let them come into the game.
Women,
Don't give the Nuggets game 7. Don't.
Wimby ain't
Yeah.
coming in nowhere timid, dog. Nowhere.
I get it, but I'm just saying, Dre, that's somebody big that can come. We talking about somebody that's gonna pull up from the 5-second line too. He doing everything Wemby doing. Everything you doing, I'm doing. And I'm cold in the post too with his feet.
The Spurs
Yeah.
hottest team in the league right now. They
Look,
have 9
Jokic is smooth, but you ain't doing that at 7'5", 7'4".
Who?
I'm saying Wemby doing that at 7'4". Jokic not. He's big sloppy ass. I know what it is. He hoop. He's doing it. Buddy's doing it at 7'4". You tagged me in the pool. We even though we saw it. I was like,
we saw it. Yeah. That boy called an ISO, boy. ISO, brother.
And I will be mad as a defender just shooting over you. Like, yes, you thought you was affecting something, bro. I can see this shot. It's going in. It's cool. It's just gonna be me who missed. Nah, but for real, like, with Tatum, like, only reason why I really went that way because when you look at it, like we already saw that Jaylen Brown and the Celtics already, they're White and them boys, they've been balling out and they've been keeping it going, keeping them in playoff contention until he got back. And I know that you said coming in the playoffs, I think you disrespect him a little bit too much like that, Lonnie, when you said that a little bit. No, I'm talking about him not being able to get 30 in the playoffs. I'm as a superstar, at the top of your game. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he currying them all that, but you're the new level of you're in that new era of like players that where he can go do it to you any night. He don't drop 30 at all in his playoffs, bro. Yeah, we gotta start talking about something for real. No, I don't care about none of that. As a superstar, bro, you see what Kyrie did? Being a second man, still a man. You dropping 40, nigga. I'm dropping 40 with you. So we're going to say he's a superstar. He can't get 30 in the playoffs? We're not having that conversation.
I mean, Tatum do got a history of not showing up.
I know. But you better show 30, though.
He got the last couple games. So this was his last game. He just dropped his 30. He ain't. I've been about to bet on him.
He had 20. He had 26. The other.
No, I've been about to bet on him, and he not getting over 25 points.
But I get that, and I understand, and I know what you're saying based off what you're saying right now. But it's what we start talking about with the greatness. That's what when it comes to basketball, we gotta put these particular, how can I say it, nuances on them, bro. Like, no. 5-on-5 basketball. 5 players in the court that's guarding you. You are more than likely going to be in one-on-one double team situation at certain times. 4-game series. Well, 7-game series. You got to get 4 wins. You're not giving me 30 once. And with your team playing good, too. And they're going to extend. You can't give me 30 once. That's wild. It's a conversation that's going to be had. I gotta put it out there.
That's why if they gonna get back to the finals, he's got to have a game where he
go nuts. You just did that to clinch, right? So when it comes down to it, 3-2 series, a 3-3 series, and we need you to get one to go over, that's the one that you got to do it.
I need him. I don't want him to do that against no damn Charlotte Hornets. I need him to drop 30 against the New York Knicks or the Detroit Pistons,
the Pistons.
I don't want no.
Oh yeah,
and against the Cavs, he had 20.
Cavs is a good defensive team. So is the Detroit Pistons. So
that's what I'm saying in that game.
When he played 27, Jaylen Brown played 20. Jaylen Brown played 38 and had 23.
Okay,
so I mean that's why I said this. Defense is going to get tighter in the playoffs. The court is going to shrink. You're not going to have more space. You're going to have to really be efficient and score with less dribbles and all that. So I think the Celtics is really going to rely on what they've been doing all season.
Team
And it's more,
basketball.
yeah, like what they have without him being there. I know they deferring to him a lot right now because it ain't crunch time. So like, yeah, we really don't. But when it's time to really go, I want to see if they still feed. If we still feed, they set him at the same rate. Are we like, nah, we really need to get back to this. Let's go ahead and sit you over here and go back to what we was. That's what you said. We're gonna see if he's really a guy. I understand.
NFL different. The quarterback is always going to be at the helm of the team, all that because the ball's always in his hand. He got to make a play, right? In basketball, they're trying to get it to their best player to make a play. They're going to be calling on Jason Tatum, regardless of the even Jaylen Brown. They got Jaylen Brown too, but they're going to be calling on him because of who he is. Pat can rely on Kelsey, Rasheed Rice, and all them, right? All those other guys to make it. Fuck it, we go to Josh Allen. Well, I ain't get to the Super Bowl, so we can't even use ours as examples. Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, and you start leaning on them, right? You got to do it. So when it comes to that 5-on-5 game, they got 11 players out there. They got niggas that's blocking for them. They got guys out there going running routes. They got a running back that's supposed to do this, but it's you one-on-one. It's you in that double team, in that scheme, in that 2-3 defense that they got. How you gonna break through it? All I'm saying is when you're elite and you're at that level, you gotta do it. That's it. When it comes to the playoffs, that's what we expect you to do. That's the type of game that you gotta play. So we'll see. I didn't want to put it on him like that. He got a championship. It's not like he don't got a ring already and then a finals MVP, so he got it. That's just to say that he can't do that, then he ain't what we really think he is. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, if the playoffs started right now, their first round team will be the Philadelphia 76ers. And honestly,
you'll probably give them 31 times.
Yeah, they might sweep. They probably sweep them. So, but then again, it's the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics, they tend to play down to their opponent too. So Boston Celtics should sweep the Philadelphia 76ers, and they mess around and shit goes in 6 games.
4-2.
Yeah.
Get scared a little bit.
Yeah.
Anything y'all want to add on that though before we move on?
No, man, I just wish my Miami Heat was better than what they are, man. I'm tired of them being in the play-in. They've been in the play-in the last, 4 or 5 years, man. I'm about tired of that shit, man.
What happened? Bam had 80.
Yeah, Bam had 83, but I mean, as you can see, ain't nobody else hit 80. So everybody said it was so easy to do. So
that was fucking collusion.
Yeah, all right.
Collusion.
He had every game. She was just at the game last night.
Bullshit. No, I'm calling bullshit, bro.
Shout out to Asia though.
The NBA did some straight bonkers ass, crazy ass shit to get in the tablet.
Yeah, let's just go.
If I ain't never seen no Guinness World Record bullshit in my life ever, that was it.
Still ain't hitting the record. You're not passing Wilt.
They wanted him to. They could have gave him the extra 20. They would have gave it to him.
He would have got it too.
They'd have fouled him. They'd have let him shoot threes.
He would have got it too. He would have got it.
She should have been crying. She was like, "Oh, you got 100."
Shout out to my dog Bam, man. I'm just.
Now that was hilarious. He would have got it. That was crazy.
He would have got it too. They would have gave him extra 20 for sure. But. Yeah, but I'm just tired of them playing I'm just tired of them being in the play-in, man. Like dead ass. So we gotta blow this team up. I'm tired of looking at it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, let's go ahead and get to our final topic of the evening, fellas. You know we gotta go to the hometown check-in. Yeah, we just been doing that every week now. We got to. We just can't get away from it. This is our boy, so this is just what it's gonna be. So, Patrick Mahomes recently dropped a video showcasing him back on the gridiron throwing the rock. Andy Reid mentioned that Mahomes has been in the building 7 hours a day recovering, and he knows what his goal is to be back on the field as well, too. He also mentioned recently as well, like, I wouldn't bet against Pat. Damn.
He mentioned that today.
It wasn't really your foot, right? Really, like, it just all played out. That's why I was like crazy. Like, but y'all here, mine's here too. To say I gave him a chance. So we still gotta get to it though. So based on the footage we have seen, will Mahomes be ready week 1? And that's so, how effective you think his return will be?
Dre, you go. No,
Go
y'all. This is
ahead
y'all.
and address it
No,
now.
Do I think he gonna be ready week 1? Hell no. I don't think he gonna be ready week 1. Absolutely not. Shout out to my boy Pat though, man. I was actually seeing that actually like made me happy to see my boy uh out there just on the pill, bro. Like no lie, when people show that injury, they show that play. I don't even look at it, bro. I swear I seen it that first time when he hurt himself and when it happened, but every time everybody shows it, I can't even look at it. That's my dog, man. Like everybody don't like I got the cereal, man. Like stop playing with me, man. Like this is my dude, bro. So I can't even look I couldn't even look at the injury. So yeah, I'm betting against my guy to come back week 1 just based off just the injury and how the Chiefs are when it comes to bringing players back. But at the same time, um, Pat is Pat, and the boy, I feel like he an alien. He got bionic knees and everything. I mean, my boy had a dislocation knee, and he was back playing what 2 weeks later,
3
3 weeks
weeks later.
later, yeah,
yeah.
3 weeks later. Um, so I mean, my boy has played with numerous of injuries. I know he's aiming for week 1 to start. But at the same time, it's up to the Kansas City Chiefs as an organization to reel him back in if they feel like he's doing too much to try to get back out there because he's a competitor. He even said it when he tore his ACL. He wants to go out. He wants to go back out there and play on one leg. He was good. That's how competitive he is. So um, I I don't think that he's gonna be ready week 1. So I hope he ain't ready week 1. I need that. I need my bread. So, but at the same time, if he is ready week 1, then I mean that's my dog, man. So I just don't. I just everybody knows. I give my reasons why I don't think he's gonna be ready week 1. But if he is ready week 1, then, hey,
Boy, hell
my,
yeah, he gonna be ready week 1. Fuck you talking about? He knew he was gonna be ready week 1. Dre is just one of them people that don't want to put it out there, and be one of them people that get his hopes up and get him crushed. But I'm getting my hopes up. I don't
exactly.
give a damn. I don't give a damn about none of that. We was at they was about to. It's so bad. Let's let the fans know how bad it is. They was about to bet, or did y'all not bet on when the video was going up?
We didn't bet on the video. No,
They
we
was gonna
said
bet. They was gonna bet on when the video was gonna be posted.
And I literally said next month.
he's still
And
hey, but he's still not running with Bobby though. I still ain't seen a video with Bobby and them
All right,
running,
on
and
God,
we
on
still we
God,
still ain't seen that
on
yet.
God.
no, I almost
See, but
got
look,
happy today though.
this is what I heard today though from Beach. He said he's traveling with uh, a trainer from the Chiefs organization. So they say he been rehabbing at the Chiefs facility. They say he in there 7 hours a day. You know the typical stuff they say, and he traveling with somebody from the team. So Brett Beach basically said they got tabs on him the whole time. They not. I don't know if he's even specifically just going with Bobby with this one. I just think he's with specifically somebody from the Chiefs. So
Mhm.
uh, that's why I don't know. If they keeping tabs on him and they like it, um, I like it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they the ones that will be able to tell us more. I mean, them going out and signing Justin Fields kind of tell us a little bit, but I think they just really wanted more of a competent backup quarterback, knowing that um, Mahomes is it's a possibility that he could be in and out of the lineup. He might be hurt. He might not be able to play. But we want somebody that's going to be of that kind of same kind of build and um, play style as him to kind of fit in and be able to plug and play. So I I think he'll be ready week 1. Um, I don't think this really has any effect on his return. I know he likes to push the limits. He's when you think of a world class athlete, somebody that's like we was talking about it that has the heart of a lion, the Tom Brady's and Michael Jordans. You got to know when they get hurt or when something happens, they are going to be like the most psychotic, craziest
Kobe
person.
Bryant as well.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant to try and get back on the floor to be at their best. So what they're doing, they're pushing the limits to get to to become basically what they once were. Hopefully, so um, like I said, the documentary and the story, whoever's shooting this behind the scenes, whatever it's gonna be called, the 2 p.m. You know, you like to always do the clock and all the bullshit. The 2 p.m. documentary, the 15 or whatever. When it come out in about 10 years after everything is over, it's gonna be crazy. Because I just wonder what it's looking like from the hurt ankle in the Super Bowl to tearing the LCL to dislocated knee. And you know somebody got it all. Somebody's recording. We in the 21st century now where it's one of these around 24/7. So somebody's documenting everything. So especially on his side. And then with the way his career has been managed, you just know. So it's gonna be crazy. But I think he'll be ready week 1. And I think it just adds more to the lure. Now it just adds more to his mystique, right? We like, damn, he healing, he gonna be ready week 1. Fuck, he's a Cyclops. But I mean, he's shown that he has the ability to be that. But yeah, I think he will be ready week 1. But yeah, I just want to fill the viewers in on that. Yeah, it's off air. This topic got crazy for real.
No, I do want to say that I think that I don't know if they came out with the new quarterbacks for the series, the quarterback on Netflix. I don't know if they have, but I want to know if there's a possibility that Pat could be on there to document this recovery. Not this upcoming season, but next season for sure. Because I think he does. I think he's like part of the production team or something. I don't know. But yeah, I would love because we got a glimpse of that when he was on the first season. Uh, so I wouldn't like Lonnie said, it's being documented. Everything is. So we gonna see it.
It's fun. That's why I like. I'm not gonna lie. You got 3 different versions of Patrick Mahomes fans right here. I ain't gonna lie. Lonnie might be the critical sometimes. Like he might be the critical one sometimes. Dre, he try to be realistic. I ain't gonna lie from time. He try to do that.
You gotta be,
Me,
man.
me, I know a fucking God when I see it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I know what the fuck it is. Nigga, you got Zeus, you got motherfucking Odysseus, you got motherfucking Poseidon,
Hercules, all these.
Hercules. Nigga, you got Patrick. That's nigga name. Patrick. He's different. Yeah.
Patrick LeVon.
Patrick LeVon. Hey, and to be honest too, I'm gonna say this too. I'm not gonna play on the black middle name this year because we kind of got the version that we want. Nigga, go back to Pat. Yeah, go back to that shit. You was doing the Texas at White House, Texas, all that other shit. Go back to that. I'm sorry. Go to here back. I'm cool.
I think he would. I wouldn't be surprised if he did because he's superstitious.
Yeah, I'm cool. Just grow it back. We're fine. You can grow up after you gone. We know you adult, bro. It's cool. We just gonna. I ain't gonna lie. We just gonna have to rock with that side. Y'all know the best side when it comes to quarterback. He uses white side. I ain't gonna lie. We just gotta go ahead and just let that be, and just go out here and do what you need to do. I ain't gonna lie. At times we need to see we need to see the moments. All right, when you gotta get out the pocket, get fast. But I need to go back to dissecting them down all across. But in reality, talking about the injury, y'all know how I feel about it. I know he's gonna be ready. It's just who he is, his mind. Am I dumb to say that I feel like there's no possibility that he won't be ready? I'm kind of be ignorant saying that. You just had an injury towards the end of the season, and what was it like? Basically December. So, I mean, when Brady got hurt that one year, it was at the beginning of the season. That's why he was ready the next year after that. So I get the argument that Dre makes with that as well too. But we got to talk about the medicine that's happening in the elevated. You got to talk about the individual who's gonna go all out to do that. Mahomes possesses all that, so he's in a good time to be able to do that, and he has a hell of a trainer as well too. So when you put all of those things together, he can definitely be out there by week 1. He will be out there by week 1. We're just doing our due diligence. We're just doing our due diligence, not trying to get super happy because we know things can happen to where it can push it back. But in reality, we know this guy is a freak. He's worse than Kobe and them, honestly. This dude is retarded. Sorry, wasn't supposed to say that. But you get different when you like talking, like when you get to that mode of like you're trying to be great. That's what it is. So I think he can be able to get it done. I think he'll be able to, of course, play at a high, be able to get himself out there. Once we start seeing them videos though, because even if you're not with Bobby, I need to see them videos because I got hype looking at one today where it showed like Mahomes is different. I was like, why y'all playing? Because I thought this was his. I was like, oh, this is some old stuff. He doing all that. But once you see him, he's back week 1. I think Dre once Dre sees that.
When I see that, that's when I'm like, well, he's back.
Yep.
He's back week 1.
So hopefully,
but I have to see that video. I have to see that video at least before training.
All right. We saw him throw and how he would sit on the thing like that. I gave a prediction what I can give.
I got to see that video by July.
I'm going for middle May.
I got to see it by July.
Right. Y'all talking about the running cut like side to side?
The video, his video of him doing that.
You know the normal video, Pat. He
gotta do it. He gonna do it. He gotta do it. So
I gotta see it by training camp.
If you see that by training camp, if you see it by training camp,
if I see it by training camp and he going full force like that,
just go, don't even see my just for the fantasy league.
For the fantasy football,
just go right to it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I just put the full. I just put the honey in the pot. Yeah, I'll be good. Yeah. Smart BS paid on there. We cool.
Yeah.
We cool. But July. And they say if you hear inkling the preseason, like they thinking about getting him some reps. Yeah, that's a. He's not doing preseason this year though. He's not. He's gonna do training camp, but I think he sits out this year.
You think he's gonna do training camp?
I think he got. Yeah. I think he ready. Bro, he ready to get his bag together, get his PS5 in the bag, get his clothes. He gonna
be there. He gonna be there for sure. But
they gotta let him do training camp. I don't think he's the type of person that can come out and not have like no.
I mean, I think he's gonna be off.
We love Pat, bro, but he gotta have his footwork and all that other shit together. He needs to be together.
I think
so. Even if he's not there, and even if he's there and he's not playing, he should at least be doing so like half days or something.
And I do want to call out people too. Like, stop Dime, I'm gonna go ahead and say your name. You're gonna get a special appearance on here because we're gonna bring you on here too as well too. Me and bro, we always go back and forth about certain things. We usually be on everybody else's ass, but he was like, Justin Fields not gonna really be a part of it. I think he gonna be really the back that he's supposed to be like. Nah, you don't go get a quarterback like that, bro. You never seen us do that like that in Chiefs history before. I'm sorry. We will get our Cat Henneys, Carson Wentz's, fucking Gardner Minshew's, all that. Justin Fields,
not even gonna lie.
They gonna find a way to use him, even if it's on that little quarterback power that they like to run with Josh Allen. Even if he just coming in
within 2 or 1, he's just as good as Kareem Hunt.
This is Andy Reid's most athletic quarterback outside of Michael Vick.
Yeah.
You think I'm not gonna do nothing?
Yeah, he gonna use him for sure.
And he would be enemy now. I think he gonna be.
I ain't gonna do him like that for the running back shit because he still gotta sell himself.
I don't think it's gonna be that either. I don't want people to do that like that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Box people in like he's not. He's a legit quarterback.
I put money on it. There's gonna be a play that we're gonna see Pat Mahomes, Kenneth Walker, and Justin Fields on the field at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can see it. And like I said before, I can see it where it's weird, where Kenneth Walker like spaced out. That you got him back there. You got Justin Fields back here in shotgun with Pat.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of things you can do with.
Travis Kelce go throw the ball.
Y'all saw, like I said, y'all saw what we just saw with flag football. Yeah. They ain't anywhere behind the thing. He will fuck around, pass 7 of them back. Yeah. If I got the play set up right now, I'm snapping the misdirection of Justin Fields. Pat, flank out. Far right. Like, far right, go backwards, though. We're going back. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm just thinking of something dumb. Just like, Andy, he gonna find something weird.
And then they gonna throw the touchdown to Cornell Tate. Damn, that sounds good, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, dig what I'm saying? Yeah, pick 9. Cornell Tate, Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, depending on how it's set up, bro, I'm not mad at the pick, though.
All right.
I sent y'all a scenario where they said they'd probably try to trade back with the trade down to the Cowboys another 20.
I seen that too. Yeah.
You would never know what happens when it comes to that. But anything else I want to add on this before we go ahead and wrap it up?
Nah, man.
Well, we definitely had fun tonight. I mean, I drunk my whole Jamaican Me Happy, so I got through it. So, well, he had a lot of fun. So, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. We on the road to 100 subscribers, so make sure to show some love. Also, follow us on all our social media platforms as well, too. We definitely appreciate it. We love the follows, and we love to connect with y'all as well too. And also follow our personal pages on X as well too. You got me at Daily Fowler. You got Dre at Scoops Gotcha, and then I also got my boy Lonnie at __ Lano with 2 N's. So make sure y'all tap in and show us some love. But anything I want to say to people before we go ahead and get out of here?
Oh, you said it all. Like, comment, subscribe.
Facts.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Y'all know how we come with it. All facts, no fluff. See y'all on the next episode.